Diagnosis. ABC News contributor Dr. John Brownstein joins us now. Good morning, Dr. Brownstein.
Morning, Eva.
So we've learned that the president's blood oxygen levels dropped Friday and Saturday, and that he received oxygen twice. What does that tell you about the seriousness of his condition?
Yeah, well, for the very least, it tells us that there was some level of lung involvement around his COVID diagnosis, and it possibly could indicate a severe disease. We know that any drops of 93 or below are concerning, and now we have a couple moments of these events, but we're not getting all the information. It's a little bit somewhat confusing. You know, the conversation's left the door open for maybe low 90s, high 80s, and that could be, you know, an indication of a real severe event. We don't know how much oxygen the president received and for how long. And, you know, clearly we're now hearing that he was on a course of steroids, and that really is only given to those with severe illness. So a lot of open questions still remain about the course of the president's disease right now.
And now we're hearing that the president could be discharged as early as today, but experts say days 7 to 10 are critical as a patient's immune system ramps up and it could make the symptoms more severe. What will doctors be watching for in that period?
Yeah, I mean, we know that this virus does not take a predictable course of action, so we have to be incredibly cautious. Yes, he's showing signs of recovery, but that can quickly turn as well. We're going to be monitoring for lung function, you know, shortness of breath, clearly fever, but we're also going to be looking for neurological function. And one of the important points here is that some of these drugs may create a false sense of feeling better. The steroids could do that, and so we want to be very, very cautious with the president going forward. The other aspect I'll mention is isolation is also part of this, right? For 10 days, the president needs to isolate to prevent the future spread of this infection to others.
Let's talk about those treatments you were just talking about. The president's receiving a number of different treatments. What can you tell us about how the president's treatment may differ from what ordinary Americans are experiencing? And are there concerns with possible interactions between these medications, because there are several at play here?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, this is an unusual cocktail of medicines. And if we did see them, they'd be really spaced out. So that is a bit concerning. Like the steroids used would really come later on in the course of treatment. We've seen the antivirals, we've seen the monoclonal antibodies. And this is clearly an unusual patient. And we keep hearing about sort of VIP medicine. But VIP medicine isn't necessarily getting better care. It's not getting the standard of care. And so that's really the concern, is whether protocols are being followed, whether potentially the president is dictating some of his own treatments, because ultimately that could be very harmful. And the worry that we have is potential interactions of these medications, because we don't have a lot of data on their use in simultaneous settings. You know, what potentially could be the harmful indications or potential side effects. So this is, you know, a big concern among clinicians in the community right now.
And the whole world is watching his recovery. Dr. John Brownstein, thank you. We appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.